have to say to you, you're fired.
Thank you for the opportunity.
All talk, no do. He had to go.
Last casualty of the boardroom, risk manager Lucinda Ledgerwood.
I'm a control freak. I'm difficult to manage. It's going to be a hard task for anyone to do. I was put on the strategy to do the commercial.
That's fine.
On the I don't mind. Put me anywhere. No. I don't mind. I can come with you.
No, she'd be brilliant. You'd be brilliant with us.
You're going to go with them, Lucinda.
Right. Okay. I can be demanding, manipulative, intolerant and controlling. This always ensures that I get my own way. I don't like the boxing, I don't like the colours, and I don't like the pictures on it. And to me that is so
is the
important.
underlying factor then the fact that you shouldn't have volunteered to go to look at the fucking house?
I didn't
and what you should have
fucking
done.
volunteer!
Lucinda always found it hard to be a team player.
It's about teamwork, it's about being assigned a role
I am
and
happy
getting on
doing
with it.
it, but you put people in the appropriate skill set.
Oh, for Christ's sake, Lucinda, so we'll just move it all around you all the time.
And there were occasions when she got into real slanging matches with the project manager.
How dare you?
How dare you?
I wasn't in the kitchen because I had a cold. Then I came in and I spent all afternoon
I'm saying your job
doing the washing
today
up.
is being in here.
As I said, I will be out there and I will get the CDs and the pictures and burn them and take them back out.
Fantastic.
Despite the fact that she may have felt that project manager wasn't as academically as bright as her, she didn't know when to kind of back down and say, right, well, you're in charge, you know, I'll do what you want me to do.
That's what I'm talking about.
Lucinda led teams twice, both times a formidable project manager.
I haven't tried it. Is this?
That is a salad.
Yeah, absolutely.
It is a salad.
Lucinda has quite a good manner for managing her team. She makes it apparent what she wants them to do, but she's not being dictatorial or seemingly over-demanding.
Lucinda's clearly a manager, that's what she does.
Good team leader, ladies and gentlemen.
Very good.
Yes, worked well.
Really enjoyed working together.
This week, Lucinda faced a grilling from Sir Alan's team.
You cannot possibly work with a team. I just don't see how it works.
I understand that teamwork is crucial, and I can assure you that I can work within a team and with others.
Lucinda, as one of my advisors, Claude, picked up on, is consultant.
So you're not actually employed by a company. You contract your services to the company.
Absolutely.
Right.
Which means that I have to work on my own merit.
And I think that she had it in her mind that I was going to consult her.
If you can't hold your own, if
Why are
you
you a
can't
contractor?
demonstrate... I enjoy the flexibility of going to different businesses and working in different areas.
Yeah, no, isn't it right that actually you're a contractor because no one's going to employ you?
No.
Sir Alan's advisors were not convinced Lucinda was serious about the job on offer.
You're a business analyst, but you like pressing flowers. You like scuba diving, you've got a diploma in Chinese medicine and aromatherapy. You're not really a serious businesswoman, are you?
I am absolutely 100% a businesswoman.
I wonder whether this was just another kind of thing that she could say she's done in her life. She's a bit of an adventurer.
How does Sir Alan know that after 3 months you're not going to run off and open some kind of yoga retreat in a cave in Nepal or something?
She went to Tibet, done diving, done The Apprentice, you know, add it to the tick list. Lucinda, you seem to be a little bit of a grasshopper when it comes to what you work at, which worries me a little bit in the sense that, you know, one day in your life you need to focus and say what I'm going to be, what I'm going to do, what my expertise is, right? And I've come across people like that in my lifetime before, people who have exceptional skill, that if they applied their mind to a job that I wanted them to do, they would be fantastic. I didn't think that's what she wanted to do. One can't argue with the facts of the past 10 weeks. You weren't successful when you were not the team leader. I'm afraid to say that you're a little bit too zany for me, a little bit too unconventional for me. And so, Lucinda, with regret, you're fired.
Lucinda, well, will always be a mystery.
Quite clearly, she's not for our organisation.
Certainly not.
I've struggled. I really have struggled. I certainly wasn't one to scream and shout about how good I was. I am who I am. I don't need to answer to them.
With Lucinda gone and the final next, the 4 remaining candidates waited to hear who else would be going home.
Claire, you know, I'm looking for someone who wants to listen a bit, and I don't think you listen. But fortunately for you, I'm going to let you stay. In fact, I'm going to let you all stay. And the reason is because you're all very, very good candidates, I think. You've all got something about you. And so, all 4 of you are in the final. It's an important thing to me to make sure that I've got the right people. It was difficult, other than Lucinda, to get rid of anyone else.
Now 4 finalists will fight for the chance to become The Apprentice. Claire and Helene, Lee and the youngest finalist, Alex.
Well done, mate. Absolutely outstanding, mate. Well done, fella.
Alex, a young man, very enthusiastic, very determined.
Age isn't a disadvantage. All it means is I have a greater time frame to mould into what he necessarily wants.
He's been a very, very good salesperson.
Alex, in your opinion, is it a goer? Well, I've just negotiated 100% off it, so I think it's quite, I think it's quite good.
A good contender. Helene has been quite level-headed and sensible, and that's what you need in business.
I'm an extremely good business person and I'm in the final for a reason. I am a force to be reckoned with.
She's come from a big corporate background.
It's not been a cushy environment. I've worked in places like Moscow and Calcutta. It's not been a walk in the park.
It's been terrible staying in the hotels then, the nice hotels your very large international company must have sent you to. My only concern about her is, has she been poisoned by this corporate background? Because we ain't corporate. Nothing that I do is corporate. Lee, bit of a streetwise lad.
Come on, that's what I'm talking about. We're rich here, man.
Very good in sales. Good with people, I think.
Oh, hello, ladies.
Not that great at presentation. I think he gets a bit intimidated.
And the reason why that is because... this is probably the most important thing in my life. Am I going to be the nearly man? Or am I going to be the one that finally says, you know what, I fucking won it. You know, I did it, and I got what I wanted.
Happy? Yeah. The dress is bought.
Claire, a real bubbly character. Great salesperson, very shrewd. But I don't think that she works that well with colleagues.
Just please write the list without explaining every single point.
Okay, Claire, I think you're being very argumentative. You know exactly what's going on.
We don't know anything.
Okay, first thing we actually need...
Just write the list. The fact that he hasn't fired me and he's had 5 opportunities, I think he can see that I've got potential.
Some great salesmanship from Claire. She worked like a trooper.
Really? Good.
Thank you, Nick.
Good, good.
The end is in sight and I'm going to step it up a gear and I want the job. We've done it! Come on! We're in the final!
Here we have 4 outstanding candidates now, all with different kinds of skills, all different types of personalities. I think I've got a great task lined up for them. I'm looking forward to see how they perform, how they act under pressure, because this is a biggie. I mean, this is a big one coming up, and you know, they really have got this to convince me who is going to be my apprentice.
Next week on The Apprentice, 4 finalists, 1 job.
You're hired.
And those final apprentice firings will happen this Wednesday at 9, and you can see a sneak preview of that in a couple of minutes. Next on BBC One, Denzel Washington gets stuck on the wrong side of a seriously dangerous secret in tonight's film, Devil in a Blue Dress.